Hello, good morning. How are you all doing? I was feeling called to pull some cards for this week and just kind of see what do we have ahead for us. What's the overall energy looking like? What should we be doing and be mindful of, and our guided message. So before I get started, I'm just going to call in the energy, the angels, the ancestors, spirit guides, and loved ones for the collective. Anyone who comes across this video at any point in time, let there be a message that's going to help them today, tomorrow, forever, whenever they see it. All right, let's see. What is the overall energy for us this week? What is the overall current energy this week? Ooh. All right, we've talked to someone. Okay, so this week, just be really mindful of your thoughts and your voice, and if you're kind of all up in your head and ruminating thoughts, because what happens is thoughts are energy. Okay, it's all this is energy in our body, and sometimes it gets like caught in our energy field, and it's really important that we take the time to have a conversation with someone so that we can let that energy out of the body. Okay, especially if it's not energy that's serving us. All right, so just make sure that if you're kind of one of those people that keep everything bottled up and inside, find a safe person that you can have a conversation with. And if it's not even a person, just sometimes it's just writing it down. Okay, like writing a letter. Maybe it's a person that you wish you could have a conversation with, but you don't either have the courage, or you know that it's not going to land well, or you can't speak to them. Maybe they're no longer here on earth. Write all of that energy down into a piece of paper. Okay, and if it's something you're trying to let go of, then you can take that paper and bury it or burn it or whatever, tuck it away somewhere. But you need to get all of those thoughts and that energy out of your body. Okay? All right. What should we do this week? What do we need to do? Oh, okay. Got 3 cards on that one. For some of us, plant the seed this week. Okay? If you're trying to manifest something, all you have to do is plant the seed, which is just letting the universe know, here's what I want, here's what I want to do, here's where I want to be, here's how I want to feel, and then let the universe take over, let it grow. Now, you may have to step into the energy and move things forward when opportunities come your way, because the universe is going to say, okay, here you go, now do this, now do this. And we have to do those things, like we have to get into action, move energy forward, but we don't have to make anything happen. We don't have to force anything. You just have to allow it to come forward for you. And sometimes that means patience, okay? So sometimes we can get really ahead of ourselves, especially, you know, if you're a seer and you can envision what the future can look like when you're manifesting and you know where you're headed and you know you can create it. Sometimes impatience can get in the way and actually cause the manifestation to slow down a bit, okay? Because alignment is everything. And so, yes, maybe this new career is what you're trying to obtain, but you still have some healing to do, or someone still needs to leave that position that's for you, right? You have to be patient and wait for the universe to put all those things into place for you, all right? So plant the seed, and then let go of control, but also, you know, nurture it with water and love and sunshine, right? We also have the healing powers are in you. Okay, so this is just remembering that you have that internal wisdom, you have that internal angel that's talking to you, you have your internal guide. Okay, and so if you are, you know, dealing with any ailments or, you know, mental illnesses or things like that, like, I'm not a doctor, obviously, please consult with your doctor, see your doctor, But just remember that there is something within you that is talking to you and telling you, like, you know, try this, do this. It might be trying to tell you to, like, get some more sleep, or it might be telling you to get up earlier and start a routine. Stay away from a specific food, or start eating a certain food or vitamins. Like, that's that internal angel voice guide trying to tell you how to heal. Okay? And then we have give yourself some grace. All right? And this is about, like, just not being so hard on ourselves. Okay? This card you might see it in two different ways. This, when I created this card, it was about my higher self sitting with me saying, like, look, I can see the big picture. You got to stop being so hard on yourself. Okay? You got to let the shoulda, woulda, couldas go. Like let those just be. It was all part of your journey. You might also see this as an angel sitting with you, or maybe a loved one that is in spirit now that's joining you and sitting with you and just letting you know that you're okay and you're safe and you're protected and I'm with you. Okay, but let's just not be so dang hard on ourselves. All right, give yourself some grace. And how you do that is whenever you're in your head and you're starting to feel like, you know, you've been thinking on something way too long, it's like, okay, that's enough. Feel your feels, all right? And then say, all right, I'm gonna let this go now. Like, I don't need to sit there in that for too long, that energy for too long, because it's not healthy. All right, what do we need to be mindful of? That's a lot of cards. What do we need to be mindful of? All right, good food addiction. Taking care of your temple. All right, watching what you eat. This isn't about a diet. This is about, what does your body need? What is it calling for? What is that healing inner power angel telling you to do for your temple, to do for your body? Is it rest? Is it exercise? Is it a certain kind of food? Just really honoring you right now, okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to that. And then we have find your inner child. Okay, and this can go a couple of ways too. So however this resonates for you, find your inner child could be stop being so damn serious all the time and find some time to play and be playful and do fun things and do things you would have done when you were a kid. What was it that you used to do when you were little that you loved to do, and start making time for that. If you have little kids, like making time to just, you know, you give them activities, but sit with them and do the activities. Get on the floor and play with the Legos, or color, or play, you know, tea time, whatever it is. But allow yourself to let that inner child come out, because it's still in us. No matter how old we are, we still have that inner child within us. This also could mean that you're working on some inner child wounds. Okay, this could be some inner child work that you've been doing. You know, and so they want us to be mindful of when things come up in our lives, to be able to look at it and observe it and say, you know what, that's just that inner little girl inside of me, or that little boy inside of me that is just yearning for attention, or is hurt from something that happened when they were younger. So whenever we can observe that, we can kind of give grace to ourselves, right? Because we can just be like, okay, like, you're safe. It's okay. I'm here for you. You know, I'm sorry that that happened to you when you were little, but we're okay now. And we can start to work through letting those kind of wounds go, so that we can be stronger now. Okay? All right, and the last thing I would like to know is their overall guided message. Okay, and we have surrender. Surrender to the flow. Surrender and trust. All right, so this is us paddling up the stream, right? Fighting the current. And Spirit just says, just let go of the oars, put them in the boat, surrender, trust, and just allow yourself to flow down that stream into the bliss that's below. right? We're just so afraid of letting go sometimes, letting go of control, you know, because we fear what's going to happen. Like we'd rather, you know, try and control all of it than surrender to the unknown. But the unknown is, you know, where the magic happens, because the universe is just ready to give you what you want, but you have to release and you have to let go. Okay? All right, I hope these messages are helpful for you. If you are still here, thank you for continuing to watch all the way through. And I always like to make sure that you are aware that I offer personal readings. I can do them through the video, I can record myself, or if you're local, we can do them in person. And then also my Oracle deck is available for sale called Align With Your Magic. So all these links are in my bio in there. And then lastly, I would like to say you may want to start following me on YouTube if you're watching this on TikTok. It's at Align With Your Magic, because I have started creating music that goes with the cards. So probably, maybe, hopefully each week I can post a new song out there, so that, you know, if a card is really resonating with you, if you're like me and you like music and you feel it internally and the vibrations, you'd be able to listen to the song that goes with it. So, all right. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful week.